The wacky world of MultimediaJay.
So here's piano, so named because of the ebony and ivory color scheme, which I usually use for recording music and other audiovisual type stuff, with 2 extra drives. My Hackjob my Hackjob Blu-ray drive and my portable Blu-ray drive plugged in, but not actually serving Blu-ray functionality. Matter of fact, time to get rid of the white balance here and go back to orange and red, whatever you want to call it, because I need to turn the auto mode back on in order for this screen to not be way too blue. So, white balance change in 3, 2, 1. Cha-ching! Welcome back to Orange-A-Vision, or whatever you want to call it, but at least it'll show the display correctly. Running Windows XP for now at least. I do know that it goes out of service, just so to speak, or no longer is going to be updated after April, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but as for now, this computer is not used for anything important, and that's probably the way it's going to stay. So I've got these 2 drives plugged in, and they're showing up as DVD drives of various types. And so what this does is this adds extra DVD drives. So here's the intent. Assuming these drives still open properly, good. I had to wipe down the belts in these things because I don't use them very often and stuff like that. So assuming these drives are going to work the way I think they're going to do, I have iTunes set to Kiosk mode for importing CDs. So I go to Edit Preferences, Import Settings. It's set to Import CD and Eject. And the MP3 encoder is set to Custom mode, which is set to 320 kbps. Now, I only recently found out that iTunes can actually do this as a custom mode. I thought they were only at like 192 kilobytes per second or something tops, but apparently you can do the incredible 320 kbps in iTunes as well. So I'm actually going to redigitize all of my CDs, and because this operates in Smart Kiosk mode and it only spits out the CDs when it's actually done digitizing them, I've added as many extra drives as I have sitting around so I can pop in 4 CDs at a time and redigitize my entire CD collection. So I imagine what I'm probably going to do is just stack all the CDs on this desk and then just go through them all one at a time and slowly but surely return them to the shelf. So what are our first 4 CDs going to be as we stare at this Orange-A-Vision, or whatever you want to call it? So I got a couple of them here. First we have a hymn CD, Advent, Christmas, and Epiphany, Vocal Organ, Concordia Publishing House, something or another. It's a 2 CD set because it is Christmas, so let's pop in some Christmas music. And then Weird Al Yankovic's Alpocalypse, because I'm a big Weird Al fan, and Metallica's Master of Puppets, because this CD kicks ass. So definitely a rather eclectic mix of music. So let's load everything in here and let's see this stuff in action. So this is the way I intend on doing this. Basically, as they finish, just plop in more. Okay, seriously, why on earth does anybody still make CD holders where you can't press down in the middle to get the disc out? Manual override. Is that even going to work? Come on, get out, you piece of crap. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just grab both sides at once. Okay, so this can go in the portable drive, and once I put this in, it's going to start working on everything, so I'm just going to leave that half open for now until I get everything loaded up to start. So, that... Alright, there's our Christmas music type stuff. Since it is that lovely time of year, happy holiday humbug season, everybody. Weird Al. Yeah, go in there. Which, that's actually the main drive on the system, so Weird Al is kind of #1 with this. And Metallica. That's old school Metallica from back when people would be afraid of you if you were a Metallica fan. Alright, close, close. Close and close. Okay, I didn't get the order just right. But this will be a flickery thingy of green lights until things start finishing up. Now, I did this last time with only 2 drives, so if I had more plug-in drives, I'd plug them in and see just how many different drives I could have hooked up to this thing as soon as Windows shuts up, because iTunes is doing all the important stuff. There it goes. Yep. Importing perform this way. So it's starting with the Weird Al CD first, even though it's displaying the hymn CDs down below. And I don't know if that might be because there it goes. There it is. I don't know if that might be, well, then again, I just don't know. Let's not pretend that I do or take any wild guesses. Now, this isn't the fastest computer I have for digitizing CDs. It's not anywhere near the fastest processor. Tuxedo is faster, but the obvious thing to do here is we'll start this thing up and then have it do its thing while I'm like grinding in World of Warcraft or something on the other machine. So, alright. The thing is, it's completely autopilot, so I could theoretically change out the CDs as they finish. Matter of fact, why don't I get a CD ready to go? Let's put the camera down here. Let's go grab another one. Let's pick a CD, any CD. Ah, there we go. That one I definitely want redigitized ASAP because it's a kick-ass soundtrack to a kick-ass movie. Or should I say a kick-ass movie series. Rocky Balboa, the best of Rocky. Yeah, big Rocky fan. Love all those stories about underdogs rising up and stuff like that. Alright, so the Weird Al CD is obviously going to be the first one done. Let's get that ready. Oof, and not drop the CDs all over the place. Now, some folks may wonder, you know, we live in this digital music age. Why buy CDs? Well, first of which, you get a free physical backup of the CD when you buy the real CD. So if you're interested in every track on the CD, then it's more than worth it to buy the CDs. Plus, because there's this perceived drop in popularity, CD prices have fallen notably from the CD prices have fallen notably from, I remember in the 90s when everyone was making fun of CD makers because of when everyone was making fun of the CD makers and stuff like that. They were basically, what's a good way to say it? They were making fun of the 1898 CDs. Alright, the best of Rocky. It's not easy typing with one finger when you're used to touch typing. Give me an Amazon link. Doo-dah, doo-dah. And get rid of that stupid bookmarks bar. This bookmarks bar is not up to date anyways. The bookmark bar is not up to date anyways because this machine's not hooked up to... What do you mean this web page is not available? Amazon.com is not available. I find that hard to believe. That's more like it. So you got... This CD has 18 tracks and $12.35 and free shipping if you go over $35. So like $12.35. That is way below the $18.98 per CD track that I remember. The 1898 CD per CD track that I remember from back in the day that all the satire folks made fun of because you'd pay $18.98 per CD and there'd be like maybe one or two songs on it that you like and everything else would be filler material. So here's the thing though, with the recent, I don't want to say recent because I can't remember when this was, but with the increase in digital music prices on sites like iTunes, Google Play, Amazon MP3, etc., with the increase in these, in digital music prices to like $1.30 a song, if you do the math, let's bust out the calculator here. At $1.30 a song times shut up, Komodo. Shut up, Komodo. Piece of junk. At $1.30 a song times 15 tracks. Well, that didn't work. 1.3 times 15. I must have pushed the wrong button. That's $19.50 for a 15-track CD. 1.3 times, now let's say we paid $1.30 a song for all the songs on that Rocky CD with 18 tracks. $23.40 a CD. Can you spell revenge of the music industry? No thanks to these increased prices on digital music, which, by the way, I remember Steve Jobs wasn't a huge fan of it back in the day when he was going around pitching iTunes with... the whole, what was it? We'll sell any song you want as long as you let us sell it for 99 cents. Yeah, not good, not good, not good. This is definitely revenge of the music industry. So, that has made CDs interesting again to me, so I want to digitize them, and at 320 kilobits per second, that gives them a bit rate similar to downloads from Google Play. Now, suppose you like pop music or something like that. You know, what if you like pop music and you want all the hot singles and stuff like that? Well, Let's open up the web browser again. Unfortunately, this computer does run off of a hard drive, so I'm actually going to have to wait for it to load stuff. Why am I even typing the the URLs anymore? Or the www URLs. Come on, load. Or can this thing not load a web page when it's digitizing a CD? Yeah, there it is. No, I don't want to join your mailing list. Here you go. NowThat'sMusic.com. Guaranteed to be a compilation of all the pop fluff hits that you love and hear all over the place on those top 40 stations. Yeah. Basically, if you can find a compilation CD, and there's compilation CDs all over, there's compilations all over the place of various types of music. But if you can find a compilation that has more songs you actually want, it actually is more worth it, dollars-wise, to just digitize the CDs these days instead of just buying everything. Oh yeah, last song, finally, good. Instead of just buying everything digital. So, I don't know if we want to make fun of the music industry for this or whatnot, but congratulations, music industry. You've undone the digital music revolution for about 60 to 70% of music purchases and made CDs worth buying again. I don't know if maybe Amazon's prices or aggressive pricing might have to do with that $12 CD. But, oh yeah, stop forwarding that crap to me. That's Weird Al's hat tip to Meatloaf about people sending crap all around the internet. Come on, you piece of junk. I probably don't have to do this all in one take, but we're so close now that I should probably just keep on talking. Okay, so the CD finishes up, it spits it out, and then immediately begins work on another one. See which one it picks next. As soon as it finishes importing battery, it's doing the Metallica one next, which means this one's going to fire up, which means the computer's going to rattle quite a bit because this drive has a vibration problem, as you can probably hear from the different noise it's making. And it's too bad we don't have tactile feedback, because you'd be able to, get a little finger massage by doing this. Alright, so we put Rocky Balboa in the drive, and when it gets to it, it'll play through. Master of Puppets pulling your strings. See, it's funny because it's still showing, it's showing the Metallica CD, but it's got Hymns for All Saints still down below. Oh, there it goes. Rocky Balboa, the best of Rocky. Now it's switching everything over. That's nice. So, okay, now we don't need to do everything in one take. 30 speed for Welcome Home Sanitarium. So we have 28 speed for Disposable Hero. So it may be a louder drive, but it's getting a faster extract rate. Nice. Good old-fashioned, old-school Metallica here. So, yeah, this is the plan, actually. I'm going to redigitize my entire CD collection into 320 kilobit per second MP3 and probably call it a day with all this redigitizing stuff. I did it AAC last time and used a converter program to down-convert it to some kind of MP3 to put on the Sansa, but that's just unnecessary. I mean, I just want to be able to drag songs over, like I'm currently doing with some of my digital music purchases. Unfortunately, now that I've wisened up just how much of a rip-off digital music is becoming these days, I mean, you're really paying for convenience, I'm going to probably go back to buying CDs and just looking for compilations and leave digital music purchases as like my last resort. Hey, Metallica's done already. Now it's going to the Blu-ray drive. Can't remember. What did I put in there yet? Oh, it's one of the hymn CDs. Infant Holy, Infant Lowly. I think that's volume 2, if I remember right. Anyways, let's get some more takes of these things as they finish up. So the Blu-ray drive, or my hack job Blu-ray drive that I usually use to play movies on Tuxedo, is really quiet. What kind of speeds are we getting? Like 11x or something like that? 10x? Nothing too exciting. I'm interested in how fast the portable is going to go when it gets to that. Ah, there we go. There's some better speeds from the Blu-ray drive. 20 speed, 20 speed, 20 speed. We'll see what it does with the next song. It came upon the midnight clear. 18, 19, 20. Oh, this thing's cruising now. What's it going to do when it gets to the... The problem is I don't know what the last song is on this CD. I don't listen to these too much except when it's Christmas. Lo, how a rose. I think that is the same tune as A Great and Mighty Wonder. But at least on this compilation, 22.4, 22.4. As with gladness, men of old. Yeah, these are more Christian Christmas songs, not like Santa Claus is coming to town or all those 50-year-old songs you hear in the stores nonstop from October to December 25th. Yeah. Hey, you misspelled Noel. Or is that how it's really supposed to be spelled? I don't know. I think that's the last one, though. If I remember right, because I was playing this in Winamp the other day, and this was the last song in the CD's folder. Noel, Noel. Anywho, should be finishing up any... Yep, there it goes. I can hear the break in it. And that one's done. What's next? It is going with... Oh, it's going with the portable. See what kind of speeds we get. This is the portable drive that I used to play Blu-rays on my laptops. Because they don't have native... Actually, even my netbook can play Blu-ray movies with this thing. Really nice, but this has more standardized parts and stuff like that. Alright, there we go. Now Sing We Now Rejoice, coming in at 5 speed. Let's see if it speeds up. But the good news is I'm not hearing anything for noise from this thing. Sweet! Starting to pick up speed with Away in a Manger. Well, by starting to pick up speed, I mean it's going above 5x speed now. Definitely some speed problems with the portable drive. Manger. That's one of the most classic spelling errors on resumes, too. Someone means to type manager and they type manger instead. Whoops. What's next? Joy to the world, this drive is slow. I mean, when you consider that I was getting like 20 to 30 speed earlier and this thing can't break 10, yeah, I think the portable has a bit of a disadvantage. So maybe it wouldn't have been so good if I had a bazillion plug-in drives plugged into this thing, except for not having to change discs as often, but I'd still have to leave this thing here to crunch the CDs. Oh, there it goes. Or there it went. Slowed down right at the very end. Yeah, not so much on the speed with the portable drive. Yep, just not seeing the speed with the portable drive. By the way, this Silent Night rendition's pretty interesting. Because this is sung by a Lutheran choir, they actually sing the first verse in German before an interlude and singing the song in English. So it's kind of interesting. But then again, that is where that song came from, overseas. So, anyways, yeah, speed, not good with the portable. This is probably going to slow things down a bit, but at least it's less times to load discs. While I'm waiting for this to finish the last group of CDs, I think I'll get everything ready to digitize, because as you can see, this whole thing pretty much runs on autopilot and just pops out the discs when they're done, so I can just keep changing discs until everything's finished. Either one at a time if I'm nearby, or wait until it finishes a batch of 4, and then come over and load 4 of them up. Or, you know, so the thing never stops crunching. When 3 are done, come over and load up those 3 drives while the 4th one's crunching. Either way, it's going to be a lot easier than the first time I tried doing this, and I had to select import every single time. Ooh, the portable's done. Yay! 1 disc left. And the first 4 are now all done. And it thinks this other one's one that I want to... Nope. And it thinks there's a new disc in that drive. Nope. Well, that's quite alright. Well, that's quite alright. There's plenty more to run through. Nope, this won't take long at all. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Thanks for stopping by.